Okay, ringing up Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Animal Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Oh yes, hello Mr. Kenna, it's Mr. Hussain here once again, leaving yourself a daily message asking you to engage with me and provide me with some information regarding my brother whom you have human trafficked out of my care and kidnapped and are holding him hostage and detaining him without any provisions of any legal framework in place. I've gone over this numerous times before and I'll continue to go over them until you release my brother to me. This is not acceptable that you have acted fraudulently and corruptly by getting the police to come and arrest me from my home and taking my brother unlawfully without any kind of judicial oversight and are now holding him hostage for a period of 79 days. I'm linking you up to ask for some information about him, and you know this has been a clear a cock up of an operation, hasn't it? Your intentions were to have me remanded in custody, detained, and I fear that this is what you're now planning to do next week when I attend the police bail, is that you're going to try to do something nefarious, as the plan for you to have done something nefarious on the 17th of October was quite clearly in play. It was undeniable to me, knowing that not having experience of dealing with your nefarious malevolence, that all the pieces were set in place for the hearing on the 17th of October to go in your favour, which was basically buying off the District Judge Wilcox to railroad an agenda. All the writings were on the wall. The solicitors for the other party, namely the Housing Association, whom you are fronted in this case, were doing all the same stuff that they normally do by overwhelming me in the last minute while legal paperwork and documents, and basically it was just going to be a farcical kangaroo court hearing before District Judge Wilcox, who was going to rubber stamp anything an outcome that you wanted, the same outcome that you wanted from whilst District Judge Wilcox was dealing with a hearing on the 30th of November 2022. That was clearly a contrivance. And now I fully understand that it's not only District Judge Wilcox that you're buying off, you have to buy off the appeal judge. And obviously, of course, in order to cover up your fraud, you have to buy off the appeal judge to basically stop the matter going further and discredit any appeal application I put in place. So without a shadow of a doubt, Circuit Judge Gosnell has been also commissioned by yourself, as is now evidenced to me, as he simply states all my appeal applications are simply without merit and have no reasonable prospect of succeeding. The reason they have no reasonable prospect of succeeding is simply because it's all fraudulent, all right? And so obviously they've got no reasonable prospect of succeeding because everything that you're doing is fraudulent and you can't simply own up to that. Mr. Kenna, this is simply ridiculous. You have got my brother for 79 days, all right? And what happened? Why have you taken my brother from here? Oh, we need to do this capacity assessment. This capacity assessment, as you can appreciate, has been an ongoing issue for yourselves for a number of years now, particularly in regards to the court of protection matter before District Judge, I can't remember, Beckley, that's it, District Judge Beckley, he's totally on your commission books, isn't he? He's totally on the books to do exactly what you want, and you have been trying desperately in order to twist and manipulate the laws in order to get a capacity assessment to justify your actions. You haven't got that to date, I believe, because the reason that you haven't got it to date is because you've kidnapped my brother. My brother's no doubt no longer going to be speaking to you. He's no longer going to be eating anything. He's going to be defecating fully everywhere. You're not going to be able to care for him. I have no idea what care constitution that you put him into. Last time you put him into Linfield Mount Hospital at a cost of £289 a day. So I don't know where you have put him now. It's been 79 days, and so I have no idea where he is. you have not provided us with any kind of legal framework, and the reason that you're refusing to engage with me now is because you fully know that that there is no legal basis for what you've done. Now, just as a quick calculation, £289 at 79 days, that works out to be £22,000. £22,000 that would have cost you ordinarily. I don't know what kind of tricks you're pulling now, trying to utilize my own brother's money that you've stolen from me to give to him, so you can then pay for care services that you're going to pay to one of your own care, either yourself or one of your own providers, without any kind of judicial oversight. You fully know that there are so many laws that are protecting me and my brother from the very villainous actions that you're taking, and you're saying, well, we don't need to abide by the laws because, hey, look at us, we've got a quick scam here, we can just buy off the judges, and the judges will do exactly what we tell them to do. They'll just rubber stamp anything that we present before them. Hence why you were in a position to do what you, the local authority, did in relation to my mother. I didn't even attend those hearings. I was asking for an adjournment. You guys couldn't give me an adjournment because you had pre-booked the hearing. You had pre-purchased the services of Justice Cohen and Justice Cobb, in addition to Judge Geddes and Judge Anderson and Judge Beckley. All of these judges you've bought off in order to achieve this objective, and inshallah, God willing, you will not succeed. You will fail at the end. But in the meantime, there's a serious issue of my brother's health and welfare and his danger to life. My brother's life is being endangered by your actions. But on the 8th of August, you endangered my brother's life by coming down with a predetermined intention of coming to kidnap him. You did not get a search warrant. You did not get an arrest warrant because you didn't need one. There was no provocation for me to be arrested. You were looking to provoke me into provoke and antagonize me into justifying an arrest. I saw through this lies and bullshit from yourself. You've done this numerous times in the past, so it was not something that was going to happen, and so I didn't do anything to justify being arrested. You arrested me, and then you came with the intention of taking my brother, because why did you take his passports for? What reasonable justification is there for you to take my brother's passports from my bedroom? All right, there's no reason for this other than the fact that you've then told the housing association my brother's not going to be coming back into my care. You can't just kidnap somebody like this and say he's not going to be coming back into my care. What legal framework have you used? What justification have you used? Nothing. You just simply come in, do as you please, do a smash and grab, take what you want, and then we're left reeling with the consequences, because ultimately there is nothing that can be done to you, nothing that can be done to your lies and deceptions, your corruption and devious and cunning ways. So that's one of the reasons that you are at freedom and liberty to do as you please to the people that you're meant to be serving, because you're lying and cheating, manipulating the system in order.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, press 1. Please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
It's all lies and deceptions, it's all corruption, and you know it, and I know it, and the judges know it, and everybody knows it, and it's all just a facade that we go through the court system. It's all a lie and a deception. My brother you've taken, you have no legal right to take him. It's £1 million a day for his unlawful kidnap and abduction. It's £1 million a week for the care that I was providing him with. It's £1 billion for whenever you get around to murdering him, because you are going to murder him. You're going to murder him at a time when all the money has been dissipated, and it's going to start costing you for care. Right now it's not costing you anything because you've taken my brother's money. So when the money runs out, you're going to murder him just like you did my mother. You dissipated all her money when she was about £40,000 in debt. You murdered her off because you didn't want to pay for that. This is all to do with money and costs, and this, you know it and I know it. It's all to do with the social care crisis, and you can't.
Sorry, but you've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. Message sent. Goodbye.
Okay, so now here we are at the situation where they're fully lying and deceiving. I'm catching them out. They're refusing to engage with me. They're refusing to do anything. This is just simply ridiculous. I'm having to deal with a malevolent, fraudulent local authority that are corrupt and crooked to the core. Why they're refusing to engage with me? Why they're refusing to speak to me? Because they know the fact that they got caught out. They got caught out lying and cheating and manipulating. I've pulled them up on it, and now they got no answers. So that's hence why they refuse to speak to me. What about the council's constitution of being open and transparent? Why are they refusing to engage with me? Why are they refusing to answer my questions? Because they can't answer the questions, because they'll incriminate themselves further. They keep on doing these stupid things of abusing the position of power and authority and failing substantially. It's all ridiculous and horrendous, but what can one do but be